Hey guys, welcome to part one of What If Midoriya Was a Saiyan? In a world where only female humans, I'll say, the female population, have quirks, and Midoriya is going to be a full-blood Saiyan in this. So yeah, I may change the power boost of Super Saiyans, so I may give Midoriya 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I'll do where I may have to low skill the boost. So probably, right now, I would say if he was to go Super Saiyan, it's 20% or 40% of Wonder for All in Super Saiyan. Maybe, or just do 20%, and then Super Saiyan 2 would be 40. Then Super Saiyan 3 would be 80, and then 100. Super Saiyan 4 would be 100. I don't know. But yeah, let's get into this. What if Midoriya's planet? This is the alternate, a parallel version of Universe 7. I'll say, yeah, it's a parallel version. It's Universe 13. There's the other Kojian. I'll just call him for reasons still, because I don't really know a good name for this Kojian. But he destroyed Midoriya's planet before, the planet was destroyed. They wrote some instructions in Midoriya's pod to not let him see the full moon, or else he would he would transform. And they would give him some battle armor, stuff to rebuild his armor, his Saiyan armor, and stuff. I'm probably not going to add gods in this series, the God of Destructions, etc. Well, right now I'm going to have to gender bend. Any man that had a quirk is gender bend into a woman. The male population is almost like 5% because of how much the women with quirks has been treating them. Some of them are slaves or breeding stocks. It's pretty depressing. So I'm gonna have to gender bend Koda, everyone. Koda's father is still a male without a quirk. He died of cancer, and his mother was killed by muscular. Yeah. So we go to Midoriya's he would be sent off with a type of scouter for information of how to control his ki. Wait! It's my dog. How to control his ki. And some instructions of how to master the Azaru form. I may give him it would just be a 10 times multiplier. The Akari form, maybe. It would just be the 10 times, and I may make it where Super Saiyan's 20, and then on and onwards. 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. Or I may do 20 times. So Super Saiyan 1 is 20% one for all, 40%, 80%, and then 100%. So yeah. Let's get into this. Midoriya would crash land in the training camp force. Where the Wabba Pussycats are. I'm gonna have to, like I said, every male that had a quirk is gender bent into a woman. So yeah. Midoriya would have his tail. He would have, I would say he would have Broly gi, like the Broly armor. A baby version of this armor. Yeah. With some normal Vegeta is saying battle armor. But we would crash. Now, during that time, the Marvel Pussycats are currently training. Yeah. And then they would see the meteor is crashing into the force. They would back up because it's going to hit the ground. It would hit the ground and make a big old thump because of how much, vibration's been going. It hit the earth. They would go and expect what fell, crashed, probably a satellite dish or something. But they would see a space pod. They would go near it, and the pod would open. They would go near it and, basically be poking it. Not poking it, they would try opening it. It would open up and they would see a baby Izuku now. And this one, his hair would be black. Yeah. Baby Izuku would crawl out, and they would mount, the Wabba Pussycats be discussing. Okay, we know about this, they would know what a boy is. This kid is not a human. His tail would be tucked away in his clothes. They would be discussing what to do. They would see his scouter start glowing. I want to say like a blue one. It would start glowing, and they would pick it up, basically like a hologram. And they would click it, and they would see Midoriya's mother, Inko, would be explaining. I'll say just a hologram right beside the scouter. It would be it was just a hologram, no scouter. It would be explaining about the Saiyan race to them, and that each time they are injured, it gives them a boost, a Zenkai. Their species are really strong. They do not, at all costs, do not let the boy, my son, my Izuku, see the full moon. He can't control it. He would become a Yazaru. They would show a picture of the Yazaru, the transformation. When he does that, he has lost all self-control. Currently, let him get to familiar, get close to you all. So if he does try to master the power, he at least knows the loved ones and can try to master the form. And they would say, please take, for my last wish, where our planets, most likely by the time he was sent here, is destroyed. So please take care of my son, please. It would end, and they would discuss, and they decided to adopt Midoriya. Midoriya. I'll say, I forgot what their last names are. Koda's last name. I believe that. Wild Pussycats' last name. It's Koda's, I think, aunt niece. Mandalay. Oh my god. Why? Mandalay. Oh, I'm gonna say that's Mandalay. So, okay. I'll just say Mandalay is his last name. Midoriya Mandalay. He would be training now. Midoriya would have the Saiyan urge to get stronger. He would, we'll skip to where he's about 4. He would be training with them. Now, during that time, the hologram has showed him, they have shown him how to control, it would show him how to control ki. So right now, he would make a little ki blast and be able to fly and sense energy. The basics of ki control. Now, I know that technically Kaioken is not a technique you can create, but in the same world, I'm going to say it is. He would, at a young age, he can only go into it for about 10 seconds, and then boom, he's out of energy because of how young he is. He would create Kaioken, but then he'll get done, and there. Midoriya would be training. We'll skip to where he's about 10 or 12. Koda's basically his nephew, his cousin. Yeah. Koda would come there. She would come there after her mother died from the villain Muscular. Now they would hide Midoriya from the population, because right now currently the male population is like 5%, and if they find out he has a quirk at this young age without him being able to defend himself, they would most likely use him for breeding purposes. Yeah. So Midoriya would train. I'm gonna say just because he has a bandana that his father made for him, basically like Bardock's in the Bardock special. This father of Goku. He would be training. Like I said, we'll skip to where he's 12. Koda's gotten there. He has been teaching Koda to help his quirk. Now, Midoriya currently, he's pretty strong for a Saiyan. I ain't going to do like power levels in this world because they're really useless right now. But I would say right now, currently, Midoriya's strength. Now, he has practice. I'm gonna say this: he can master the great form, but should he try the Akari form, should I give it to him? But right now I'll say he has mastered the form, but he's not using it right now. They gave him weighted clothes, and he has been training some fighting styles that he saw on the internet. Midoriya's been training with Koda, and I'm gonna give him these attacks he made. He made the Maseko, the Kamehameha, the Big Bang attack, and the Final Flash, and the Galagun. Some of his signature attacks. There's also I'm saying he created a mini Spirit Bomb with his own key. So right now he's I would say he's around 10% probably of One For All in his base form, or 20%, yeah. Wait a minute, percent one would be 40. I'll say I'll say his powers right now is about 20%. 10% of One For All. Without losing it's 20%. Super Saiyan, the card form is just 10 times multiplier, so it would be a 30% increase. Super Saiyan would be for currently would be a 40, because I'm low scaling the power levels in this world. It's not really canon in the multiverse, Dragon Ball. So yeah, I'm messing up. I'm changing the boost of Super Saiyan transformations. This would be Midoriya's full cowling, full cowling. So right now he's currently at 20% of One For All. Midoriya's version. When he goes Akari, it's 30. Then when he goes Super Saiyan, it's 40. Then when he goes Super Saiyan 2, it's 60. And then Super Saiyan 3 would be 80. And then Super Saiyan, something like that. I'll just say Super Saiyan 4 is 100 times. I'll just do 20. Okay, but based off of his power level would be 20 of the power of One For All, full cowling. With the Akari would be 30%. With Super Saiyan would be, in space form, 40%. It's a 20 times increase. Super Saiyan 2 would be 40. Basically, it's just 20 times 20 times 20. I'll keep adding it like that. So, Super Saiyan 4 would be 100 times the boost in the transformation. It's 20 times multiplier. If you're stacking the transformations on top of them, so 20 is 20 plus 20, then plus 20, then plus 20. So right now, Midoriya is pretty strong for his age. He's 20% of full, Midoriya's full cowling. And I'm gonna say he has mastered the greedy form. He's basically mastered spirit control. He has been training with his cousin. I'll just say Koda's a female name. It's just Koda. Cody. I don't know, Koda. So he's been training with her and teaching her And this has gotten her out of her shell, and she wants to be a hero now, kind of like what Midoriya did in canon. And we'll skip to where Midoriya's we'll go to where they're having a little feast. Midoriya, he had found out that he is not the biological child of Mandalay, but she is still his mother. He treats her like one. So Midoriya would go do the entrance exam. Now, this Midoriya is really smart. Really, like his canon self. He's really intelligent. He still makes hero journals on heroes, because when he's not training, he would be doing that or meditating. So yeah, Midoriya was also we'll go to the beginning of the written part of the exam. For now, he would have a costume on, basically kind of like this, because he's trying to hide the fact that he's a boy. So it's basically the saiyan. He would have this gi on. Oh my god, I found a female Bardock. Basically, kind of like this. His hair would, I want to say this is Goku's hair. He would have Goku's hair. He would have this gi on. With the masked Saiyan gi. Yeah. I'll say this is his hero costume. And he has a voice changer to change his voice, so it sounds like he's a strong woman. Nah, I'll just say he doesn't have a voice changer, but they don't know what gender he is. Now, it's this is what he is wearing for the entrance exam. This is his hero costume he's already made. Decided this is the entrance exam one. Yeah. Yeah. He would wear that. That's his entrance exam one. That's his, right now he's hiding his identity, so he's using that one. He would go into there and do the written exam. Female Ida, I'll just say Ida, would ask for her to, she would muttering, but she would ask for her or hint Midoriya to take off his mask. Now Midoriya would say, I'm not taking my mask off unless it's necessary. Are you thinking this? No, I'll say the written part, like Midoriya got it in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes. He's that smart in this one, and he's like like a hybrid Saiyan, Gohan type. He has the blood, he has the drive to train, but also learn. He's the Gohan in this world of Gohan and Goku. He's still somewhat arrogant. Somewhat. Like, he doesn't really know much about girl stuff. I mean, like, for dating and crap, because he's been around his family more most of his life. So Midoriya would get done with that, and he would ask if he could wait outside. They said yeah. Midoriya would go, and he would just be meditating while he waits for them to get done. And Midoriya would get up. They would arrive, and he would sentence them, and he would get up. Now, right now, he has the Bardock look on with the tail. Now, he would see Uraraka stressing, and he would go towards her. A female Ida would try to get in his way and say, "Can't you see that she's trying to focus?" And Midoriya would say, "No, she's not. She's kind of worried if she's going to pass or not. If she's going to do this. I wanted to go over there and try to, pump her up, get her to calm down and do her best." Midoriya would, basically teleport over there. I would say he made the instant submission technique. He can do that. It's basically, these attacks are not ones he learned. These are ones that he taught himself. He would go over there, fly, and would put his hand on her shoulder and say, "Hey, trust me, I know you're worried about the entrance exam, but you're going to do great." Now, right now he has the voice changer on. And she would say, "Thanks." Now, in this world, I could probably see why they would be convinced that it's a girl because of strength enhanced, quirks like that, or transformation ones. So Midoriya would go in there and would tell her that, do your best. That's all that matters. And then, female, Mike would say, "Let's get ready. 3, 2..." The gates would open. 3. Midoriya would run in there. "Hey, that's cheating." No, it's actually not cheating. There are no countdowns in a real battle. Go. Midoriya's just coming in there. He would be black, normal key. He would use the wild cannon. I'm gonna give him that. That's one of his moves. He'll do wild cannon. And then he would also be doing another key blast. Like right now, he's really fast. He's destroying them. Right now, Midoriya's full power is 20% one for all. 20%. So he decided not to hold back and hold back a little. Like right now, he's using about 5% of full cowling, and he would just go and just be wrecking them because of his saiyan strength. He would be using. He would do the mistake. He would get about. I would say he would get 100 points, and then he would quit. Now, I forgot to say this, but he also done fix the error in the written part of the exam that gave him that Nezu done on purpose. Right now, he would be meditating, flying and meditating on the building. He would hear that someone was screaming. Now, how long has this been? I'm not going to keep this on going for long, so he would go and save this mysterious girl. I'm going to do a type of, girlfriend. Who is she? This random girl would holler, be saying, "Help, I'm going to die." All Might, or I'm still going to call her All Might. I was going to call her something else. I forgot her name. Who I was going to call her? I was going to call her She Might, or something, I don't know. Sheeta Might. I don't know. I'll just say All Might. All Might's telling Nezu to turn it off, and Nezu's saying he can't. The button's broken. Midoriya would get in front of her, and he has the aura around him like Broly. Like that's his aura. He would use the mouth beam and would blast the robot back. It's not a powerful one. It's just an all come back. He would go towards her and would free her and would fly over, speed over there and sit her down, and would run over back to the 0-pointer. He would use the Kaioken. Now, right now, he can use about 20 times multiplier of Kaioken. What it is the full power of 20 times would be a 40% of one blow. That's full power. Right now, he would do Kaioken, just 2 times multiplier. He would fly over and he would break the arms off. He would be basically beating it to the ground. He would fly up and would do a signature big bang attack. Now, I would say he would do a spirit bomb. He would gather energy and would throw it at the robot. This is a weaker version. He would throw it at and I'll say instead he would use a final flash. No, Kamehameha. And would disintegrate the robot. And that's, and Mrs. Mike would say, "Time's up." And Midoriya would go back to the mysterious girl and would ask if she's alright. Basically, she's already got recovered. She says she's fine. And Midoriya would say, "Okay, bye." He would start to go home. And that's where I'm going to end this. Who is the girl he saved? Because that's going to be his, his girlfriend in this AU. See you guys.